Hello everybody, this is Cheri at djsundry.blogspot.com, and I have what I hope will be a quick and easy card to share with you today. Now the first part of the card is this little elephant. And I see I cut it just a tad bit closer on this side than I wanted to, but I want to talk to you about him a little bit. This stamp set is a stamp set that I've had for a couple of years, and I believe it's from Inkadinkadoo. And I stamped it in black. And this is one that I did last summer on vacation, sitting at a picnic bench. And I was playing with my close to my heart watercolors. I believe, I can't remember, first of all, which watercolor set that I used. But looking at it closely, I think I probably used the watercolor pencil set from Close to My Heart. You could do it with either. This is some heavy card watercolor paper. I believe it is this paper right here from Strathmore. And I like this watercolor paper. This is an inexpensive watercolor paper that I've had in my stash. So I got him all color or painted up, and I think he's adorable. And so then I'm just going to set him aside, and we are going to assemble our card. Now the paper collection that I am featuring today is the Georgie paper collection from Close to My Heart. Now I've had this for a while, and I've been kind of holding off. We're going to actually celebrate this paper pack and this whole collection later in a few months. So I haven't been doing a lot with it, but I knew I needed to get this baby card done because I happened to glance over after I had shot one of my giveaway videos, and I saw this baby gift sitting over there, and I thought, boy, if I don't get that sent, the baby's going to outgrow the gift, so I need to get a card done. So this is double-sided paper. This is the first side, which is the side that I want to be on my card base. And I know that it really doesn't go as far as this has a lot of grays and yellows, and there's no purple and pink in it. But the tones are about the same, and I already had this painted up. And so I think it's going to work. I think you'll see that it'll work once we get it all put together. So the other side of this is just kind of a subtle print with some dots on it. But I'm not using that side today. I'm using the bright and colorful side. Now, as I mentioned, I had actually taken my camera off the tripod. I didn't mention that, and was ready to go charge it when I glanced over and saw this gift that I need to get sent. So I needed a card that would go together very quickly. So that's why you see this one. So this first piece, I just have one of my own card bases that I cut out of White Daisy cardstock. And it's a 5.5 by 4 1/4 inch piece. I'm sorry, 5.5 by 8.5 inch piece that's scored at 4 1/4 to form the card base. So I cut this one down then to 4 inches wide by 5 1/4 inches tall. And then this is the next piece in the collection. Now on one side it has these cute elephants. It's a little bit busy for the card that I'm trying to do. Plus I need a way to kind of break all of the yellow and gray to pull in my purple. The other side is a super fun, just simple chevron print. And so that's the side that I wanted to use. But I still wanted to be able to get some of that color. So rather than cutting it just a 1/4 inch smaller like I normally do, I cut it a 1/2 inch smaller. So this is actually 3.5 inches wide by 4 3/4 inches tall. And then I will have plenty of the color to pop through. So we're just going to layer that piece on next. Now you might be asking, what about a stamp set? We're going to call this a no stamp card, even though obviously this piece was stamped at some point, because I'm not stamping a sentiment. The top of the zip strip that came with this collection had little sayings on one of them. It was the one that came on the chevron piece, and one of the little sayings is the one that you see here that says cute as a button. And so I am going to put that at the top up here, but I think that what I want to do is pop that up on some foam. So I have my thin foam. I have the assortment pack from Close to My Heart. Actually, that's the right width too. So we're just going to pop that up just a little bit. And now this card is going in the mail. However, because it's going with a gift, I'm not worried about dimension at all. I think this foam is probably thin enough that it probably would be fine. I don't know if I would have to add postage or not, but I'm not worried about it anyway because it's going in there. So now the next thing is I'm going to put my little elephant on here. Now I'm not going to pop him up, but because the watercolor paper is a little bit of a, I knew that was going to run out, so I have an extra one here. My ATG stuff is up with my Lister's Gotta List stuff upstairs because I've been working on that as I'm watching television at night. So just extra. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm not going to pop this guy up. I want him to stick really far down, or stick down really well, which I could do with foam. But the reason I'm not actually popping him is because I want to add another dimension. If you remember at the beginning of the video, I said that I cut him a little bit close on the side here, a little bit closer than I would have liked to have. Also up with all of my stuff in the main living room is my normal paper coater. So I pulled one out that I don't use very often, and it's not as easy to use. So since I need some more to kind of balance off this corner, I decided from the Georgie assortment, I would pull a bow. Now I thought about doing a yellow bow, but now I'm wondering, I kind of like the gray one better. So let's pull that gray bow and pull the big one, and it's going to overlap on the elephant's ear, but that's okay. It will kind of take away that extra dimension in that corner. So there we have it. Simple card. Again, with this element, definitely you would have to add extra postage if you were going through the post office that way. But since I'm not, since it's going inside of a package, it'll be fine. So there we have our cute, simple card. The most time-consuming part was, of course, the watercoloring, which I didn't show on camera. But that to me is very therapeutic and relaxing, fun to play with. So hopefully you're inspired to go out, make some cute baby cards, play with some watercolors, and see what you can come up with. So thanks so much for stopping by today. And remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye. So as I was putting everything away and was cleaning up, I ran across the Georgie assortment, the Georgie Compliments pack, which is super fun. I think I showed this when it first came. It has these thicker cardstock types stickers in it, and then it has different chipboard pieces. I don't know if there's vellum in this one or not. I'm not seeing any. Some of the other ones had some vellum. But inside of it there was a banner, and I thought I'm going to add just one extra thing to the inside of the card. There was this cute little banner that said "Hello Baby," so I put it at the top so I can write my sentiment in. Super fun, super easy, just that little extra finishing touch. So thanks so much for stopping by today. See you later. Bye.